Now, bring to mind a being who is a manifestation of ultimate love, ultimate compassion, and ultimate wisdom. See them appearing before you just by way of you thinking of them. They're gazing at you with love, smiling at you with their holy great compassion. Their wisdom radiates from them, a warm, glowing glow encompassing you in its light. They have come here to help you. Please help me to understand the content I'm going to learn today. Help me understand what we are going to learn today. And help me to internalize it. They are so happy that we have asked, and of course, they agree. Our gratitude arises, and we want to offer them something exquisite. We think of the perfect world that they teach us to create. We imagine we can hold in our hand and we offer it to them, following it with our promise to practice what they teach us in the form of a refuge prayer. Here is the great earth, filled with the smell of the incense, covered with a blanket of flowers, the great mountain, four lands, wearing a jewel of the sun and the moon. In my mind, I make them the paradise of the Buddha, and I offer it to you. By this deed, may every living being experience the pure world. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamliya Tayami. I go for refuge until enlightenment. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community, through the merit that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of all beings. I go for refuge until enlightenment. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community, through the merit that I do in giving and the rest, may I become a Buddha for the benefit of all beings. I go for refuge until enlightened. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community, through the merit that I do in giving and the rest, I will become a Buddha for the sake of all beings. And may it be so. Okay. And bring your attention back to the space here. Yes, slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Just now, I just noticed the recording was not on. So halfway through, I on it, and let me rephrase. This is ACI 1, class 3. We are on chapter 2. Today is the 4th of January, 2024. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, last week, last 2 lessons, we learned about the history of ACI. We learned how valuable our lineage is. that this teaching has come to us in an unbroken lineage. Means that we get this teaching, fall down from one teacher to another teacher to another teacher in an unbroken lineage, and it's so, so, so valuable. And we really thanks Geshe Michael Roach for bringing this ancient wisdom to us in the form that we can understand, in the language that we can understand. And in ACI 1, class 1, we learned the principal teachings of Buddhism. Do you remember what is the actual name that we learned? Principal teachings of Buddhism. What is the actual name? 3 principal path, which is actually a letter written by J. Songkapa to his student Ngawang Drakpa. It is a 14-verse long rim, right? So that is to recap what we learned in class 1 and class 2. I did a very nice slideshow. I want to show off a little bit. I'm IT dummy, but I think I put in a lot of effort. I think too much. I need to tone down a little bit. Okay, they can come in different direction. I'm experimenting with it. Hey, where's the sound? I thought got sound. Okay, the sound went missing already. Okay, 3 principal paths. What are the 3 principal paths? Do you remember? The first is?
Renunciation.
Renunciation. What is the Tibetan word?
Something like Pokha, is it?
Ngenjong.
Is it? Oh, Ngenjong.
Ngenjong. Yeah, renunciation. Renunciation is very, very, very important. You are asked to meditate on these, and you will have the same meditation assignment again. What is the second one?
Bodhicitta wish.
Yes, bodhicitta, the wish. The wish for enlightenment, not the wish for money, money, money. Another one is the wish for enlightenment. And what is a Tibetan word? Start with the S. There are 2 words for that actually.
Samki.
Samke. Yes, you are very good. Yes, Samke or Jangsem. If I'm wrong, tell me, because I'm also memorizing like you. Okay, and I don't learn Tibetan. I'm not a Tibetan scholar. What is the third one?
Correct view of emptiness.
Very good. Correct view of emptiness. What is the Tibetan word? Start with Y.
Yang Tapi Tawa.
Very good. Yang Dakpe Tawa. So these are the 3 principal paths that we learn in class 1 and class 2. What are they? Are they something physical or something mental or a concept? What are they? They are mental realization. So that's why you have to do meditation. Cannot be learned by listening or reading. You must bring it to your meditation. It is a realization, a mental realization. It's an attitude that you have. Say tokpa, follow. For blessing's sake, say tokpa. Yes, means mental realization. It's a mental tokpa realization. I want to talk a little bit on the renunciation. We learn renunciation, right? Stop share first. Renunciation. What is renunciation? It is the mind that wants to be free from the cycle of life. It is the mind that wants to be free from the cycle of life. Okay, why? Because you recognize that life is a suffering. You recognize that life is a suffering. That you're sick and tired of this broken world. the problem that we see in our life. You're sick and tired of that. That nothing in my world leads to happiness. Even for the supposedly good things in life. Even I'm happy now, I got everything. Eventually, I will have to go through the 4 great sufferings. The 4 great sufferings, what are they? You're forced to get old, whether you like it or not, no matter how you take care. And you're forced to fall sick, old age sickness. And eventually you're forced to die. Either you die first or your loved one die first, and you have to be forced to be separated from your loved one. And you're forced to be reborn again. So it's kind of like, I want to be free from this cycle of life again and again, again and again. And that renunciation, if you have it truly deep inside, it will lead you to a state of freedom. But doesn't mean that renunciation, when we learn this, don't misunderstand and think, oh, okay, then I don't want to go to work already. I don't want money. I don't want the house. I go to live in the cave. If you don't understand that you live in the cave, you're not having a renunciation any better, any deeper than someone who truly understand what is renunciation. We say that, can a person live a luxurious life and have renunciation? Yes. If you truly have renunciation, you would not do a bad deed to get the thing or to keep the thing. To keep something or to get something, you have truly a renunciation of this life, right? Correct. You can enjoy. You can be like the Dalai Lama. You can enjoy all these things that you have. Yes, you can. But because you have this renunciation, you don't have this attachment. You know, when you have a very strong attachment of all the things, you want to fight, isn't it? Oh, you take my things, hey yo, you know, you want to fight, you get angry, right? Or you want to get something, you go all the way to cheat, to lie. But when you truly have renunciation, yeah, you can enjoy all the things that you have, no problem. The thing will come, will run after you. It will just happen, it's threatening. But you would not do something bad to get it or to keep it. And that is renunciation. And when your renunciation is turned towards others, renunciation turned towards others, it becomes bodhicitta. Okay, now I move to the second principal path. You have renunciation, right? And then you start to think about, I'm sick and tired of this broken. I want to be free of all this suffering. Yeah, I want to escape this cycle of life. But what about the people around me? They must be suffering also, right? What about them? That is when your renunciation turns outwards into bodhicitta. You need to have renunciation first. Then you start to think about, oh, what about other people? They must be suffering also. And you start to develop this compassion. You start to develop the compassion. That's very important. You start to develop the compassion that you can't bear to see them tormented by the sufferings in life. And you want them to be free from suffering also. You want them to have happiness. And so I want to become a Buddha so that I can truly be able to help them in some deep and ultimate way. And that is bodhicitta. What is bodhicitta? The mind that wants to become a Buddha, that is bodhicitta. And that leads you to a state of knowing all. Okay? And the third principal path is the correct view of emptiness, which is the mind, which is imbued with emptiness. the mind that perceives emptiness. And that is very important as an antidote for this cycle of life. The antidote for the cycle of life. Antidote for what? For the cycle of life, for the antidote for the two obstacles. We will cover that in today's class, the last, later on, the two obstacles. Again, I mentioned the correct view of emptiness is the antidote for the cycle of life to get rid of the two obstacles. What are the two obstacles? We'll talk about that later. So the three principal path is a 14-verse lamrim, a very short one, 14-verse lamrim. What is lamrim? It's a step-by-step, step-by-step, step-by-step. You follow the instructions. They can bring you to the highest goal, to the ultimate goal. Just like the IKEA furniture. IKEA furniture, they got the instruction, right? You follow step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. This all the steps you follow, you can get the final product easily. No fuss, just follow. So lamrim is like that. It is complete and easy. It is meant to be complete and easy. You follow the step by step, you will reach your highest goal. And it is even better than a wishing jewel. Why? When we are like a kid, we are like a kid. Even though we are grown up like adults, but our mind is like a kid, you know? It's akin to like a kid where we only like a kid just want, oh, I want candy, I want to play. So it's even better than a wish-fulfilling jewel. If you follow the step-by-step, 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 they can bring you something so beautiful and extraordinary beyond your imagination, beyond what you can conceptualize, beyond our mind. There's a ceiling here. You know, this ceiling, beyond that, we just cannot comprehend. But if we follow step by step, they can bring that kind of transformation, that shift. You can relate that something since we say cannot comprehend, we can relate to like in life, you know, sometimes we follow our mentor, sometimes we follow what our parents say. They already know what is best for us, right? Sometimes they tell us that if we follow, you know, your kid, when they're young, they don't know, isn't it? All they want is just, I want to play only, I want to play only. But if they learn, they listen, they study, right? Then they can become, or they have some values that the parents teach them, they can turn out very, very well. Something like that. It's even better than that. So that is lamrim. It is this lamrim. Why should we study these three principal paths of all the things? Why should we study three principal paths? It is said that this three principal paths is the great highway that all the Buddhas in the past, present, and future travel. So if they travel the highway, we follow lah. If we follow the highway, we also can get to the same destination and become like them. We can get all the beautiful things. You know, people already got the shortcut for us, like the recipe, right? So we just follow the recipe, right? And then we can, your cooking will be easy. No need to think, right? And then mess up the whole kitchen. So this is the three principal paths, why we are learning three principal paths. Okay, so you say that, okay, now I buy your story. Okay, three principal path is very good. Okay, can bring me to my highest goal. Okay, can bring me to Buddhahood. I don't know what is it. Okay, I buy your story a little bit. Now tell me. Then, okay, we say, if you do this, then that happens. Lord Buddha always say like that, right? If you do this, then that happens. So I want to know, what should I do? What are the causes for me to reach Buddhahood. Okay, tell me what are the cause. I want to know what are the cause now. Okay, I want to see whether I can do it or not. Okay, the two principal causes to reach Buddhahood are method and wisdom. Method in Tibetan, tap, wisdom, sharap. Sharap. Can you please say after me for blessing's sake? Say tap.
Tap.
Tap. Yeah, it's tap, not tap. I thought it's tap. Like I go and listen back to the audio recording, Geshe-la's audio recording. I say, oh, it's tap, not tap. I thought it's tap. Tap is method. Sharap is wisdom. Okay, so what is this method? What is this method that I need to do? What are the causes? What are the seeds that I need to have? Let's look at this method. What is this? So method is the thoughts and deeds of bodhisattva. The thoughts and deeds, the actions of a bodhisattva, the bodhisattva training. I don't like the English word, to be very honest. This one, I like to use the Chinese word. Sorry, Vietnamese. 发菩提心,行菩萨道. 发菩提心 is where you have this bodhicitta from the heart, right? It's a mind, it's a thought, right? I don't like the English word. They say thought of a bodhisattva. What is that? So 发菩提心 is coming from your heart. So whatever action that you have is imbued. The action that you do is imbued with this bodhicitta, with this mind. Okay? 发菩提心. Okay, they have this thing that cover every action that you do. 发菩提心 is the thought or the coming from the mind. Okay, 行菩萨道 means to do the bodhisattva activities, to undertake the bodhisattva activities. 行 means to take action, to do the bodhisattva activities. When I hear of that, the method, the first thing that comes to my mind is 慈济. Oh, I'm sorry about that, you know. 慈济, TZUCHI is an organization that go and help people, especially during crisis. I heard so much about Tzu Chi that every time got crisis, they will directly, all the volunteers go and help people first, regardless of the procedures. You know, a lot of NGO, they have a lot of procedures, all kind of things, you know, approval lah, this lah, that one lah, this lah, you know. But Tzu Chi immediately got crisis, send first, send the help first. They are doing bodhisattva activities. And the next one that come to my mind is Geshe, you know, doing a lot of bodhisattva activities. So that is the method. I think all of us, we do that. We all do that a lot, isn't it? I think so. Otherwise, we won't be sitting here, I guess so. Okay. To a certain extent, we do have these seeds. So method, two principal causes. One is the method, which is the thoughts and deeds of bodhisattva. The other one is wisdom, sharap, which is the understanding that things have no nature of their own. It's the understanding that things have no nature of their own. Hey, but I see a yelling boss. What do you mean by no nature of their own? When I see a nature as yelling boss, whoa, it has to come from me. It has to come from my mind to see the yelling boss, because I got a seed for that. And where does the seed come from? From an imprint that I've done in the past of something similar in nature. For me to experience that, me experiencing yelling boss, sits rightly, me experiencing yelling boss. So we learned the three principal paths. How can we relate it here? So just guess, where is the renunciation? Where should I park renunciation? Where should I park renunciation? Park it under method or under wisdom? Should we park it under method or wisdom? Guess. Which one?
Wisdom?
Wisdom. Okay. What about bodhicitta? Bodhicitta. I should ask you to
Met-
type in the chat. Sorry,
Method,
bodhicitta is
method,
method.
method.
Method, yes, correct. Then what about correct view of emptiness? Correct view of emptiness. Oh, Jensen say method is correct. Why is the letter so big? From my side, how to make it smaller? I don't know how to make it smaller. It's too big for me. I don't know what happened. What about correct view of emptiness?
Sharap.
Yeah, sharap. Very good. Okay. Wisdom. Okay. So let's check. No worries. We are all learning. If we all know everything, then no need to come and learn. No, right? Just go back. All right. So, okay. So let's check. Ta-da! Okay. The main elements in method is renunciation. Ta-da! Number 2, bodhicitta. Ta-da! So if in method, why? Remember I say renunciation is a prerequisite for bodhicitta. You need to have renunciation, and then your renunciation turn outwards become bodhicitta. Okay? So they come together, all right? Then the other one will be under wisdom, no? Correct view of emptiness will be under wisdom. Okay, so the main elements in the method here is renunciation and bodhicitta, whereas the other one, correct view of emptiness, is under wisdom. This one come out in your question number 4. Question number 4. Let me look at question number 4. Question number 4, they say, what are the 2 principal causes that bring about the state of Buddhahood? What is the answer? Method, heart, wisdom, sharap. So simple. Finish. Yes. Can do, easy, Next one, question 5. What are the main elements of these 2? Easy, For the A1, method is you have renunciation and bodhicitta. Then the other one is correct view of emptiness. Okay, can do, Okay, I show you. I show you lah. They say, are you sure no? Is it really like this? Okay, I open already. Make it easy for you. Okay, see the answer. Question 4 and 5. Okay, 4. What are the 2 principal causes that bring about the state of Buddhahood? Method, meaning the thoughts and deeds of a bodhisattva, and wisdom. Sharap. What are the main elements of these 2? For method is renunciation and wish for enlightenment. For wisdom is correct view of emptiness. Okay, can do, so no problem. So that one, okay.
Teacher
So question
Rachel.
4 and 5. Yes.
Teacher Rachel, I got a
Yes.
question. When we are attending this Zoom, right? Can we go to that homework page? So that we can actually straight away can do the homework.
That will be good. That is good.
But
Okay,
I'm not sure how to go. Is there any way to actually have both sides?
I don't know how, so I'm not tech savvy. When Susie asks me a lot of tech questions, I see her as my 4-step karmic partner, because telling you all tech thing is my last thing of what I can do, and I've been learning very, very hard about all these things, so I see her as my 4-step karmic partner. I say, okay, I learned that. Next one day, I'll become very good already, become very smart. I really don't know how you can do both. Probably you need 2 gadgets. You need 1 laptop, right?
Okay.
And then you need another one, so that you can and type immediately.
Okay.
Uh,
Thanks.
okay.
I mean, Teacher Rachel, if you ask the ACI team, right, if they know, right, let us know so we can also do the homework immediately. Yeah. Thanks.
Can you do me a favor, Jocelyn? You type the question in the group chat and then I'll follow up. Would that be good?
Sure.
Because we actually have ACI tech team and support team there. You help me to rephrase it? Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. That would be good. You can
Can
directly
I
just
share
write
something
Yes,
relating
please.
to Sis Jocelyn question? Actually, we can open the ACI lessons in our screen while you are teaching. you can minimize the screen and then open in the ACI course. But the thing is, the question for today has not been posted. In fact, you can type at the same time while you are sharing. We can type. So since we can open by minimizing this screen and then go to our ACI course and open, the homework will appear. I just did just now. The homework on question on the lesson 1 and 2 was there, but for today's one hasn't been posted yet.
Okay, thank you so much, Jenny. I hope you understand, Jocelyn. I don't quite understand. I understand half of it only. I'm a doer. I need to try and do it, then only I know.
Yeah,
But
correct,
I
right.
roughly get what you mean.
Yeah, sis, Jenny actually correct. I'm actually in it already. Thanks.
Yeah, just that class 2 or today class, the homework is not posted, so we can't do it now.
Correct. Yes.
I think the ACI team need to post it there first.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you. Okay, just now we learned about the two causes to reach Buddhahood. We say it's method, which is a tap, and then sharab, which is the wisdom, right? Okay. Okay. Now, okay, we say, okay, so when I become a Buddha, so these are the two causes. What you mean when I become a Buddha, do I have the same body and mind? I have that kind of question in my mind, you know? Like, okay, you say, okay, these are the causes. Okay, if I do this, I can reach Buddhahood. Okay, so when I reach Buddhahood, what is going to happen to my body and mind? I'm so curious. Okay, what is different? Are their bodies and mind different from my body and mind? I presume it should be lah. Huh? So let's see. My slideshow. Yeah, from beginning, I don't want from beginning. Wait, slideshow from current slide. Why like that? Okay. This one. Okay. Oh yeah, this one, the two causes of Buddhahood. They are the two wings of the bird. Remember, it's the two wings of the bird. Very, very important. They have to come together. So if you just do one only, I do a lot of bodhisattva activity. I do a lot of bodhisattva activities. I go and help people. You still cannot fly. You need two wings. Okay, I do a lot of meditation. Why I always study, and meditate on my own. I never go and help people. Also cannot fly. You must have both. You need both. They are called the two wings of a bird. So if you do both, then only you can reach Buddhahood. You can reach the highest goal, the ultimate goal. Okay, let's look at what the Buddha has. The Buddha has a physical body like me. Okay, they have a physical body like me. They have a rupa kaya, physical body. Rupa kaya, say rupa kaya. Yeah, rupa kaya. Rupa kaya is a Sanskrit word. Suku is a Tibetan word. Rupa kaya is a physical body. They have physical body like me, and they also have mental body like me. Or they have a mind also like me. It's called Dhamma kaya. Say Dhamma kaya and Chuku. Okay, so physical body, mental body. They have Rupa kaya, Dhamma kaya. They have Suku, Chuku. So what is this physical body? How different? I want to see how different. They have enjoyment body. What is this enjoyment body? It's the body that enjoy lah, that stay in the paradise and just enjoy. Very blissful in the paradise. Very, very blissful in the paradise. Sometimes I hear people say how people describe it would be like a body of light, a rainbow body. I always hear people say that, not like the body that I have, this body, that need to poo-poo and pee-pee, that need to eat and sleep, that need service. That one no need. Okay, it's beautiful. And it don't get old, don't get sick. Okay, this is the enjoyment body that we have. Wow, nice. And in Sanskrit, those who want to know the Sanskrit name is Sambhogakaya. And it is also mentioned a lot of times that they say that there are 32 major marks and 80 minor marks. I don't know what is the significance for that. Okay, they have 32 major marks and 80 minor marks, total 112. So there are certain marks on their body lah. Okay, so that's why some people say, oh yeah, this your ears very big, like the Buddha, you know, if they have certain sign, 32 and 80, they come to 112. But I think that is not the main thing. If let's say a devil come in front of you and have all the 32 and 80 marks, so you follow the devil or not, the devil can also pretend to be a Buddha. And then the devil asks you to go and jump down the building. So definitely that one is not a Buddha. Okay. So those are the signs. And we only have one physical body, right? But you look at the Buddha, they have two physical body. Wow, they got two physical body. Where's the other physical body? Haven't come out. The other physical body? Hello. Okay, emanation body. Emanation body or Nimana Kaya. What is emanation body? From the word emanate, can emanate, means can go out, copy of you, many copies of you, can send out many copies of you to many places, to many people at the same time, simultaneously, effortlessly. That is the keyword. Wow, you cannot imagine beyond our comprehension, isn't it? But if you watch movie, then it seems that, wow, that's possible. We watch a lot of cartoons, a lot of, you know, so that seems to be possible. But if you're in real life, you cannot imagine. How can that be? They are able to emanate in the form that can help you. Let's say, you know, when you have a child, isn't it? Some child, you need a lot of praise, a lot of encouragement. Some child, you need to a bit like, be harsh a bit, the punish. So Buddha is like that. They emanate in the form they'll be able to help you, to bring you up. You know, sometimes we try to help people in life, but they don't want to listen, right? We don't get, we want them to be good, but we just not able to help them because we just don't know how to help them. How nice it would be if we can know what to say, what to do, that they listen, then they follow you and they listen to you. Buddha is able to do that. So they emanate in the form that will come to you, that will help you. Not all the good people are Buddhas. People who are not good to you can also become a Buddha if it helps you. Sometimes, if you look back in your life, there's a Chinese word called 有意义的灾难, means that some bad things that happen in our life become something that help us to become a better person. And I want to think of that person as a Buddha. Oh, thank you, Jensen. Oh, Jensen talked a lot, but in this class, Jensen is very quiet. Maybe because it's under the recording. Last time, Jensen in the class asked me so many questions, and I'm so happy he's in the class. You know, I actually chew him to come to this class. Because I said, wow, you ask so difficult questions, man. And I learned a lot. Yeah, too many people. Okay, I understand that. So just now coming back to the emanation. So Buddha can emanate and send copies and copies of it. Can be your dog, can be your child, can be your colleague, Can be your boss, can be a stranger, can be your wife, can be your spouse, can be your child, can be anything. Okay. Can be anything, really can be anything. And that is beyond our comprehension. Then we're wondering, why when I ask for something, I never get it? To me, I'm the naughty type. I got a lot of questions. Sometimes I also, when I ask this question, then I get the answer. Like, it helps me to learn because I ask a lot of questions in my mind. Why you can emanate? Why never emanate? I want this, I want to go bar now. Why no go bar? Come on, go bar. I want to go bar. I want money. They don't come in that way. Okay. They come in the way that will help you to become a better person. For you in your practice that help you on the path, not to feed your greediness. But if your wealth will be used in the right way, yeah, maybe, yeah, you get goba, yeah. So that is the emanation body, very, very interesting. How interesting it is, yeah. We are not able to really help. Now I finally understand why my teacher always say, we can only really help people when we are Buddha. When we can really help them in some deep and ultimate way. Any other ways is just short term. We can feed them right now, they're happy. Then after that, we can accompany them now, they're lonely. But after that, right? So to really help the person, only Buddha know how best to help the person. Then that Buddha will put the people around you to help you to grow, to become a better person. Okay, so that is the physical body that the Buddha has. Interesting. What body they have? Enjoyment body. Wow, they enjoy in the paradise. So nice, so blissful. Okay. No need, won't fall sick, won't grow old. No need to pee and poo-poo. No need to eat. Okay. No need servicing one. Everything perfect. And then they have another body that can go out and help people effortlessly, simultaneously. And then the other one is called a mental body, or we call Dhammakaya Chukku. What is that? They have this omniscient mind. What is omniscient mind? The mind that know everything, that know the past, present, and future. They can see ultimate reality and deceptive reality. What is that? Deceptive reality is how we look at things. We see things as coming from themselves. So the Buddha can see what we see. They know, oh, this Richard, you see things wrongly. All the time see things as coming from, and then she get angry. And Buddha can see things as it is, absence of self-nature. They can see both reality at the same time. That's why I say all these things can just memorize, and we cannot really cannot comprehend. But if you watch a lot of those superhero, then you'll be able to understand better. Those Marvel stories. Yeah, Marvel stories. Yeah, then you'll be able to understand better. So the omniscient mind is the mind that knows everything. And therefore, they know how to help you. They know what you need to give up and what you need to take up. What you need to give up and what you need to take up. That's why we are not able to help our friends. Now we want to help someone, we want them to be good. Then we think that we say something, we plan something for them, but it backfire. It didn't turn out the way we want. Because we don't know what is in their mind. We are not omniscient. Yeah. So Buddha knows everything. And so they know how best to help us. They know what we need to give up and what we need to take up. What we need to do, what we need to know, what we need to learn, and what we need to do. Again, what we need to know, what we need to learn, and what we need to do. And that is omniscient. So in my mind, I'm very bad person. Then I'll say, is so omniscient so good? Why still got suffering? Why still got suffering? Why? Why not? Tell me why. Okay. So Buddha is omniscient, but they are not omnipotent. They're omniscient. They know everything, but they are not omnipotent. Omnipotent means that they cannot just take away your suffering. If they can take away your suffering like that, they long time ago already take away your suffering. Or they cannot. They can only teach you. So when you understand, oh, this is how my reality works. Oh, that's why I see a yelling boss. Okay, then now I learn, I know already that I don't do that. Then I don't see that anymore. They can only teach you. You have to do it. Okay, they can only show you this medicine is very good. Tell you this medicine you take already can help you. Then you see the medicine, wow, so beautiful, so nice. You see every day, you see, but then you never take. Cannot help you. You attend the class, wow, so nice. I like to listen to them. The class is very good, but then you only look at it only. You have to take the medicine. You have to take the medicine only can help you. It has to come from you. But Christian, what is that? Said Jesus can take away their suffering. I don't know about that. Okay. Whoa. It will be good if Jesus can take away the suffering. I will be very happy. Please take away my suffering. I'm suffering now. I'm not happy. Okay. So it will be good. We wish to. Yeah.
Richard,
I don't.
Richard, sorry for the interruption. Because I always heard the Christian friend preach to me like that. That's why I asked you to They always preach to me. Say, hey, believe in me, we are Jesus Christ, my Father. They will take away your suffering. So how you explain on this? That's why up to now I still. One time I nearly want to choose Christian. Then I in the crossroad whether Christian or Buddhist. So I go and find a lot of things. So that's why I didn't believe in it lah. So that's why I choose Buddhist lah. So but this thing always in my back of my mind. Is it true? Yeah.
Well, I got no comment on that, but all I know is that I receive suffering in life. We see suffering in life. We still see suffering in life, and I'm suffering, and that's all I can say. Yeah. Yeah, I believe all religions are good. I would like to look at it in this way, that they have different stages of people. Just like why we have kindergarten, we have primary school. Like you don't send a small kid to a university immediately, right? So they go through kindergarten, then they go to primary school. So I believe all religions are good. If the religion can help them become a better person, why not? Yeah. We have to be sensitive and respect others' belief. Yes, exactly. We have to be sensitive and respect other beliefs. Yes, it's true. Yeah, so I want to look at that way, that the religions they are all good. They help you to become better person. Yeah, and it suit different people. Why not? Yeah, so maybe if I'm not ready, you tell me, you send the kid, you say, hey, university, very good one. After you finish university, you can go and work, you can earn a lot of money, but the kid cannot understand. So you have to go to kindergarten first, go play school, learn ABC, then learn how to read. Yeah. So they are all good. Maybe it's also Buddha emanate as Jesus. Yeah, to bring up this group of people. That is possible. Yeah. Thank you for asking. Yeah. And then there is another body under mental body. There's one more, emptiness body, Buddha nature. Emptiness. I like to talk about this one. For my ACI presentation, teachers training, I got this topic in. Yeah. Of course, I forget a lot already, but I think I can recall because I did the presentation, so I can remember quite well. The emptiness body of the Buddha is the only body that we share with the Buddha. Remember, the Buddha got 4 bodies, right? And this is the only body that Buddha and us share. Means that we have the same body like the Buddha. The Buddha got this body, we also got this body. Nice, eh? Okay, I already got 1/4. No, I'm just kidding. I already got this body. This body, emptiness, this body, emptiness body, means the absence of self-nature. The absence of self-nature. Don't worry if you listen about all these absence. I see somebody's eyes go up like that now. Don't worry, okay? Your eyes will go up like that for 18 levels. Then you will slowly understand the absence, the negative aspect of it. When we first listen, I said, what is happening here? Why the double negative? After a while, by the end of by then you will be able to understand better. So just let it sink in. Okay, is it the absence of self-nature? The emptiness body. You can think of it like a blank screen if it's easier for you right now, like a blank screen that we have and the Buddha have. What is that? Which is the potential to become anything. The potential to become anything. We have this Buddha nature. We have this Buddha nature. Buddha also got this Buddha nature. But a lot of people outside, they always misinterpret. They say Buddha nature is like, oh, there's a little Buddha inside us. We already have a Buddha. All you need to just uncover and let the little Buddha come out. It's not like that. It's not that there's already a little Buddha inside us. Some people explain it like that in the market. So basically, it just means that we have this like a blank screen, the emptiness body, and the potential to become anything. And therefore, if the Buddha were like us last time, and they can become a Buddha, why can't us? Why can't us? Same what? Right? Just like that's the mind, you know, sometimes we see people get rich, isn't it? They say, oh, last time they were very poor one, you know. Like the Genting Gochok, you know, Lim Gotong. Last time used to be extremely poor. I heard from his story, right? Then he got so rich, and then we said, if he can do it, I also can do it, what? Same thing, okay? So we share this emptiness body. Buddha last time, they were like us. You and I, normal person. And then, because they practice, because they collect these two courses, method and wisdom, then they become a Buddha. And so we can also. That is when we can become a Buddha. The same thing, if we do bad things, we can become animal, we can become a hell being, we can become a hungry ghost. We can become anything. So you want to go up or you want to come down? Okay. You want to go up. You want to be free of suffering. You want to have this perfect body and mind. Okay, that is the potential to be anything that we have and the Buddha have, which is the absence of self-nature. I want to tell a story because half of the class, they never learned ACI, never heard of ACI. You're very fast one. Bear with me. I say, what is this? Oh, it's a pen. And if there is a puppy coming, the puppy will be playing with it, thinking that this is a chew toy. So if I put this thing in the room and I go out, everybody go out, nobody, okay, what is it? It is nothing yet. It's nothing. This is what we call emptiness, the potential to become anything. When I come in, I look at it, oh, it's my pen. When I come in, it become a pen for me. And then when the puppy come in, the puppy start to chew on it and play with it. It become a chew toy for the puppy. What if now, both of us come in at the same time, I come in, puppy also come in. It is a pen to me, and it is a chew toy to the puppy. So it got two identity at the same time. It is a pen to me, it is a chew toy for the puppy. Got two identity. How come? Because it has emptiness. It has a potential to become anything. Okay, so who is right? It's right for me. I take it as a pen, I can write. It's right also for the puppy. Puppy can play with it, can chill with it. Both are right. So is this, I say this is a pen. Is this pen coming from me? Or is it the pen, is this thing coming from the pen? Is the pen coming from the pen or is the pen coming from me? I say, oh, it's my pen, ma. It's coming from me. If it is coming from me, it's coming from me. I say, oh yeah, it's my pen, ma. It's coming from me. Okay, coming from me. Then let's make this a diamond. I got so many pen, I don't need so many pen, you know. My son was saying, I got no pen, mommy, you want? I got so many pen already, okay. So let's make this into a diamond. So I close my eyes. Every day I pray, I hope. I pray and I hope I have positive thinking, positive, think positive, think positive. Come on, still, yeah, still pen, you still pen. I think positive already. So even though it's coming from me, I cannot change this into anything I want. Not by wishful thinking, not by hope, not by positive thinking. If I can use positive thinking to change it, there won't be anybody going suicide. I always tell my son, I say, why people commit suicide? Why people do that? And one of the good examples is the Hong Kong Leslie Chong, who used to be very young, popular, rich, got everything. But why he commit suicide? So it's not just by choice, not something that you can just, oh, okay, think positive, I just hope, just wish. Even though it's coming from me, I'm forced to see it this way. Why I'm forced to see it this way? Because there's a seed in my mind. My seed in my mind that ripen, and then I see this as a pen. The seed that come from my mind, there's a luminous image come up, and then I cover it, and then I say, oh, it's a pen. Okay, I'm forced to see it as a pen. There's a seed in my mind. So where does this seed come from? It comes from imprint of what I do, say, and think in the past. The plant the seed in my mind that when they ripen, I'm forced to do it this way. I'm forced to see the pen. So the good news is, it's coming from what I do. So I can change what I do to see what I want to see, to change my future reality. A good way you look at it this way. But last time we have done a lot of bad things. We still no worries. We got a lot of tools. We can do the 4 powers. You will learn about 4 powers. So no worries. We got a lot. We are like superhero, Marvel story. We got a lot in our toolkit. We got many tools to share with you. Okay. So that's the thing to show you that how every existing things have this emptiness. Have this emptiness means the potential to become anything, but not by choice, not just by hope, by wishful thinking, by praying, by thinking positive. It's forced upon us based on what we do in the past. And so we just change what we do now, and then our future reality will become different. Okay? So there are 4 bodies. We have the physical body and the mental body. You want or not? Do you want this body? I want. Do you want or not? Put up your hand if you want. Yeah, I want. Okay. If I can, I want this body. Yeah. The body that would not have to die, that would not get sick, that is so perfect, right? That can even help people. That kind of body is so perfect. If it is possible, I want that too. And if we understand karma and emptiness well enough, we understand about the pen story, we know that is possible. We know that is possible. You will have greater and greater faith, not because I tell you. So keep on learning. Don't understand? No need to say, no need to agree. Just put one side. I don't know what she's saying. Just put one side. One day, slowly, you'll be able to understand. Okay? Just like when the kid go to kindergarten, you ask them to learn alphabet. They say, "Ayo, I cannot cry. I don't want to go to school." Okay, no. Then when they go every day, they sing and sing, then they can sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They can sing easily and they can recognize and they can even read and then they can even construct sentence. They can write essay. Yeah. So I believe that just hang in there. Okay, now let's look at the question. Which one is the questions for this one? This one come out in question number 6. What are the two bodies of Buddhas? What are the two bodies of Buddha? So I want to see what are the two bodies of Buddha. Let's see the answer. Okay, these are the one. What are the two? Oops. Question 6. Oops. Ayah. Okay, this one, question 6. The two bodies of a Buddha, physical body, Rupakaya, right, or Suku. Then another one, mental body, Dhammakaya, Chuku. Okay, so you can do question 6. You can do on the spot so much better. Then no need to bring the homework the next day, right? Am I sharing screen now? No, I'm not sharing screen. Okay, so we say we want that body. I want that body too. Okay, the summary. Okay, skip this one. Okay, the body and mind, we say the Buddha has physical body, and they have a body, and they have a mind like us. And how to get that body? What kind of thing we need? We need the collection of merit. 我们需要很多功德 collection of merit. Okay, the Chinese are very good one. They know how to be the 功德主 collection of merit. To have a lot of merit. In this, I want you to learn this Sunam Ki Sok in Tibetan. Sunam Ki Sok. Sunam is merit. Sunam is merit. Teacher Sonam, you know, Venerable Sonam from Diamond Mountain. Yeah, this is the name, Sonam Merit. Sonam Ki Sok. So we need a lot of these 6 collection of merits to have this, the body of the Buddha. And to have the mind of the Buddha, we need the collection of wisdom. We need this 6. Okay, and it's called Geshe Ki So. Geshe Ki So. Okay, say after me, Geshe Ki So. Let's look at the 3 principal paths. Guess what? Which one contribute to the body? Which one contribute to the body? If it is renunciation, you type R. If it is bodhicitta, you type B. If it is correct view of emptiness, you type C. For this one, collection of merit, what do you need? If for the 3 principal paths, which one contribute primarily to the body for this collection of merits? Sorry, again, I rephrase. Which principal path contribute primarily to the collection of merit for us to get a Buddha's body? Which one? The 3 principal path, which one? Is it the renunciation or is it the bodhicitta or is it the correct view of emptiness? R, B, or C? Which one? For the collection of merits. Somebody say A and B. Wow, you're so clever, huh? Okay. Wow, correct, R and B. Good, R and B. Rache. You're right. Let's look at this one. Renunciation and bodhicitta. Can see, renunciation and bodhicitta contribute primarily to the collection of merit. And then the other one is correct view of emptiness. Ayo. Correct view of emptiness. Okay. So I stop share first. I want to go to the question, the homework. Let's look at the homework. This is in homework questions 7 and 8. Question 7 and question 8. Let's look at question 7. Name the two causes of the two bodies. Remember I said I want the body. I need a lot of the collection of merit to get the body. And I need a lot of collection of wisdom to get the Buddha's mind. Okay, so here collection of merit is the cause for the Buddha's form body, and collection of wisdom is the cause for the Buddha's wisdom body. That is question 7. Question 8. Which of the 3 principal paths cause each of these two bodies? Just now you already get it correct. You say renunciation and bodhicitta, or the wish for enlightenment, contribute primarily to the physical body. Just now we already answered that. And then the correct view contribute primarily to the mental body of the Buddha. Okay. Okay, so far okay, Right, so I see, okay, Raymond also get it correct, renunciation and bodhicitta. Okay, now my question, now we already understand, so good about the Buddha. Finally, okay, understand in detail, what does that mean to become a Buddha? Okay, so they have a different body and mind from me. Okay, I can consider that. Okay. So now I want to ask you, if I do good things, or I do a lot of good deeds, is that the cause for Buddhahood? So this is our discussion after this. The next one we want to discuss on this. Bear in mind on that, okay? So let's discuss on that. Okay, we want to learn this thing called Mushi Musum. Mushi Musum. I hate it so much, when I learn Mushi Musum, and I take so long to understand this Mushi Musum. Okay, Mu means statement, Shi means 4, Mu statement, Sum means 3. So it's either means 3 statement or 4 statement. Mushi, Mu is the statement, Shi is 4, Mu is statement, Sum is 3. So it means that everything that exists has to be in 3 or 4 permutation. It has to be in this 3 combination or 4 combination. What is the 3 combination? What is the 4 combination? This is the rule, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. If A, then not B. If B, then not A. Both A and B, neither A and B. Okay, no worries, you don't understand, okay? We'll come back to this. Now, just like I ask you the question, does virtue lead to Buddhahood? Means if I do good things, I do good deed, is that the cause for Buddhahood? So this is our discussion now. We are going to use Mushi, Mushum, Mushi, Musum to help us to understand the relationship between virtue and the cause for Buddhahood. Okay, so we are going to follow this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's check. Let's check. If A, not B, let's say virtue is A. Okay, before that, virtue, what is virtue first? Virtue means that you do any action of the body, speech, and mind, any body, speech, and mind action that you do, which will create pleasant result for you in the future. That will bring you pleasant result, good result, happy result, something that you like. Okay, so we call it good karma. So virtue is called gewa. Can you say gewa? Say gewa. Gewa is virtue. Gewa is virtue. Okay, gewa is virtue. So now we want to discuss. If we do good things, 哎，我做好事 do good things is it going to bring me to Buddhahood or bring me to Nirvana, Nibbana? Okay, so let's say A is Buddhahood. Okay, let's say A is Buddhahood. B is virtue. Okay, clear? A is Buddhahood. B is virtue. Now we follow this up. If A not B, if A means not, if it is a, if A means it is a cause for Buddhahood, not B, but not a virtue. Can or not? Can a thing be a cause for Buddhahood, but not a virtue? Can or not? If can, you type 1, you cannot put 0. A cause for Buddhahood, but not a virtue. Can or cannot? Knox say cannot. Jasmine say cannot. Rache say cannot. Raymond say cannot. Jenny say cannot. Jensen say cannot. Angela say cannot. So everybody say cannot. Okay, fine, cannot. Okay, you cannot be a cause of Buddhahood and it's not a virtue. How can? Go and beat people and then can become Buddha. Cannot, right? Okay, that one fine. That one easy to understand. What about if B not A? If it is a virtue, it is a virtue. Okay, I do good thing, but it is not a cause of Buddhahood. Can or not? I do a virtue, but it is not a cause for Buddhahood. Can or not? What do you think? Raymond say yes. Jensen say yes. Angela say yes. Rache say yes. Jenny say yes. Zane say can. Wow, you're so clever, why then? If B not A means if it is a virtue, but it's not going to bring you to Buddhahood. Why? No, I thought I do good things. I can become a Buddha. Not like that, eh? Can somebody explain to me? You get it correct. Why? I do good things, I do virtue, and it is not a cause for Buddhahood. How come? Oh, that is one wing only. Very good. Wow, correct. Need all 3 principles. Very good. No correct view of emptiness. You're right. Correct. You're right. If you do the virtue, and if the virtue is not done with the understanding of emptiness, or we call it the 3 principle path, not imbued with the 3 principle path, it will only bring some pleasant result, but back into the cycle of life. We are still in samsara. It will still be a suffering eventually. Very good. So let's look at this one. The question will come out later. This question come out. Okay, if both A and B, it is a cause for Buddhahood. Sorry, did I answer wrongly? Let me see. B. If it is B is a virtue, but not a cause for Buddha. Oh yeah, you're right, correct. If it is a cause for Buddhahood and it is a virtue. If it is a cause for Buddhahood, both A and B, it is a cause for Buddhahood and it is a virtue. Yes or no? Is this one? Yes, if it is imbued with 3 principal path. Yeah. Yes, if it is imbued with 3 principal path. Yeah. Neither A and B, if it's not a virtue, definitely it's not going to bring you to Buddhahood. You are right. Okay. Let's look at what is the question that come up. Oh, I cannot. Let me see. I want to share again. Let me see. I cannot take up this thing. Why? Okay. Okay, let's take out this one to let you see the question. What is the question just now I say? The question that come out is, does doing good thing merit bring you to Nirvana and Buddhahood? Yeah, does it necessarily bring you to Nirvana or Buddhahood? Yeah, why and why not? We say it's not necessarily, correct? Not. If you do good things, it will lead to a good outcome only, isn't it? Good outcome, but not necessarily to a Buddhahood, right? Unless, like what everyone say, unless it is imbued with the 3 principal path or imbued with the correct view of emptiness. If not, it will become a dirty good karma. We say that it's a dirty good karma that will wear out. Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay, if A not B, again, one more time, if A, it is a cause for Buddhahood, but it is not a virtue. How can a cause for Buddhahood is not a virtue? I'm going to beat someone. Cannot, right? So it's a no. If B not A, it is a virtue, but doesn't mean bring me to Buddhahood. Yeah, if it is not imbued with the three principal path, then cannot, lor. Like what you all say, lor. If not imbued with three principal path, if you do it without the correct view of emptiness, then it is a virtue, but not what is not going to bring you to Buddhahood. Can it be a virtue and a cause for Buddhahood? Yes, a virtue and bring you to Buddhahood. Yes. It has to be a virtue and bring you to Buddhahood, yeah? And neither A and B, not a virtue and not a cause of Buddhahood. Yes. So that you see, this is mushi musum. All things between two things, the relationship between two things, they have to come in this three permutation or four permutation. They have to come in this three combination or four combination. That's why you see here got three yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is called mushi musum. All relationship, all relationship, all the things, two things, any relationship between two things, they have to be in this three permutation or four permutation. They have to exist in this way. That's why we have three yes here. Yes, yes, yes. Either three yes or four yes. Let's look at the question in our homework. The question say, does merit necessarily lead to Nirvana and Buddhahood? Why or why not? Just now we already say merit not necessarily lead to Nirvana and Buddhahood. Why? If one's motivation is of a lower scope, means that if you just want to, you remember the lower scope? I just don't want to be born in the three lower realm, then that's it. Yeah, you never say you want to become a Buddha. So definitely when you do that good deed, then it will only lead you to a good outcome, but will not necessarily lead you to Nirvana or Buddhahood. So is that clear for this one? Which question is that? Question 1. This is in question 1. Let's look at question 1. Does merit necessarily lead to Nirvana and Buddhahood? So if I do a good deed, will it necessarily lead to Nirvana and Buddhahood? Not necessarily. If it is not imbued with the three principal paths, then it will not bring you to Nirvana or Buddhahood. When it is not imbued with the three principal path, means that your motivation is of a lower scope, isn't it? Yeah. And if your motivation is of a lower scope, then the good deed that you do will bring you definitely a good outcome. It cannot run away, it sure bring you good outcome. But it will not lead you to Nirvana or Buddhahood. Okay, is that okay or not? Is that clear? Hello. If clear, give me one, type one in the chat, this for this one. This one need a bit of thinking. Is it clear or not? Means that if, the main thing is that if I do a good deed, will the good deed bring me to Buddhahood? Not necessarily. If the good deed is not done with the three principal paths. What is the three principal paths? Renunciation, bodhicitta, and the correct view of emptiness. So if you don't have this, your motivation is not going to become, your motivation is not Buddhahood. Of course, whatever you do won't lead you to Buddhahood, isn't it? Yeah, if I don't have these three principal paths, means I'm just a, yeah, yes. Somebody want to say something? 。 Yeah, if I just I'm just a lower scope practitioner, I learn Dharma because I'm scared if after I die already, I scared to go to the three lower realm. So when I do good deed, sure, definitely good result will come back to me. Cannot run away. Good, you do good thing will come back to you. But it's a dirty good karma that will the good deed that bring pleasant result. You're still in the cycle of samsara. You still bring you in this cycle of samsara. Very good, thank you. Okay, think about that, huh? We want to investigate the Mushi Mushum again in another two more examples to let you familiarize with that. Hold on, I'm trying to share screen. Ayo, I hate it so much. I'm not tech savvy, but I'm trying to act as though I'm very tech savvy. Just kidding. I will try to do it. I want it to come out nicely at the right time. Slideshow from current slide, yeah. Okay, this is the one, current slide. Okay, Maha Mudra. Now we are learning Maha Mudra. Then after that, we want to apply the Mushi Mushum. I hope I can finish this one. Ayo, 4 minutes to go. Maha Mudra. Maha means big. Mudra means seal. Maha Mudra. Maha means big. Mudra means seal, the great seal. What seal is this? This seal is referring to this one. Can you see? I find the picture for you. I don't want to use my mouth to talk until talk, and then you cannot understand. Can you see this one, the red color one? The one on the seal on the letter. Okay, this is one, the great seal. In Tibetan, it's called Chakya Chenpo. You can say after me, Chakya Chenpo. Chenpo means big. So Chakya means seal. Maha means big. Mudra means seal. Okay, the code word for the Maha Mudra means direct perception of emptiness. What is that? No worries. We'll talk a lot on the direct perception of emptiness at a later stage, okay? Just take it as a direct perception of emptiness. When you see emptiness, it is when you directly perceive emptiness, and then coming out of it, you will have a realization of the four area truth. I want to talk about that in another class, not now. Okay, now let's apply the Mushi Mushum on the relationship between the three principal paths that we learned and Mahamudra. Okay, and I go back to the direct perception emptiness. Why is this direct perception emptiness very important? I need to bring up one point first. It is said that if you perceive emptiness directly and coming out of it, you no longer believe things coming at you, no longer believe. If people tell you, you don't believe because you see it not like that. Okay, even though you still see the things coming at you, but you no longer believe it. And why it's so important? Because thereafter, every action of yours will be different because you no longer think that's coming at you. You will not act in that way anymore. Will you go and hurt someone? No way. Because you know things are coming from you. And that is a turning point in your life. And according to Geshe Michael, who always say it, that you coming out of it, you are called a stream enterer. Even my teacher says stream enterer. You're on your conveyor belt out of samsara. 7 more lifetimes to go. 7 more lifetimes to go. Only 7 lifetimes from the countless of lifetimes that we have. Okay, so that's why very important for this one. Okay, so we just take it as it is. It's very important and see what is the relationship between three principal paths and this Mahamudra. Or the code word is direct perception of emptiness. Okay, let's say A is Lamso Namso. B is the direct perception of emptiness. Okay, A is Lamso Namso, the three principal paths. B is a Mahamudra. Let's see the relationship. Let's see the relationship. If A not B, if A not B, if A, you got the three principal paths, but you but it's not a Mahamudra, but it does not lead you to Mahamudra. You did not see direct perception emptiness yet. Possible or not? Yes, isn't it? Maybe in the process, let's say I'm learning the three principle path. Maybe in the process. Yeah. If A, you learn Lamso Namsum, and then it's not bring you to the direct perception emptiness yet. Maybe, not yet. Maybe your Lamso Namsum not strong enough. Okay, so we say yes. What about if it is B but not A? Can or not? You see emptiness, but you never learn three principle path. Can or not? You see emptiness directly, but you never learn the three principle path. You never apply the three principle path. No, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, isn't it? You're going to, yes, nothing will happen. So that's very important, the three principle path. And next one will be, next one, if both A and B, you do practice the three principle path and they bring you to the direct perception emptiness. Yes, and it's essential. Okay, it's very, very important. The three principle path is the foundation. It's the foundation. If you practice well, it will happen. It is a result of you practicing your three principle path well. Okay, and the next one, neither A and B. You don't practice three principle path, and so you don't see emptiness directly. Of course. Yeah, so yes. So that's how we apply the Mushi, Musum. They have to come in the 3 permutation or 4 permutation. Okay? And one more, we apply one more example. You Mushi, Mushum. Now we say B is the tantric practice. Tantra, secret practice, higher teaching. How does it relate to a successful tantric practice? We want to see the relationship between 3 principle path and tantric. Wait, I want to share it differently. This one going to finish. Already 10 o'clock. Oh, okay. This one, last one. Okay, apply the Mushi Mushum for this tantric. Okay, we say if A is Lamso Namsum and B is the tantric. Follow back this one, the box here. If A is Lamso Namsum and B is the tantric, is not tantric, you do Lamso Namsum, but it does not lead to a successful tantric practice. Yes, maybe in progress. Okay, maybe in progress, not yet. Okay, you do Lamso Namsum, but you are not in successful tantric practice. Yes, maybe you didn't do it well enough or what. Yes, in progress. If it is a B, you have a successful tantric practice, but you did not have Lamso Namsum. No, nothing will happen. Same answer. If it is A and B, you practice Lamso Namsum and you have a successful tantric practice. Yes, and that is essential. And that's very, very essential. It's the foundation. And it will happen as a result of you practicing the 3 principle path well. And neither A and B. You don't practice Lamso Namsum, you don't get a successful tantric practice. Okay? So this come in the question 3. Is there any relationship between 3 principle path and Mahamudra and between 3 principle path and tantric practice? So the conclusion is, without the 3 principle path, tantric practice cannot be successful. No way. Okay, and with 3 principle path, you will almost automatically succeed in your tantric practice. And that is the conclusion. Yeah, that helps us to see the relationship between the 3 principle path and tantric practice, and also seeing emptiness directly. Let's look at the answer for the homework very fast. Okay. This one. Oh, question 2. What is the Sanskrit word for the Great Seal just now? Mahamudra. Okay, Mahamudra. And then the next one is there any relationship between the three principal path and the Great Seal? Yes, right. Mahamudra means direct perception emptiness. Remember, we say the Mahamudra is the natural result. Seeing emptiness directly is the natural result of practicing the three principal path well. So as the tantric practice, okay? Yeah, a person who practices the three principal path well will reach the tantric level almost automatically. So tantric practice is based fully on the three principal path. So much so that without them, you could never be successful in your tantric practice. But with them, you almost automatically succeed in this practice. Okay, this is what we go through just now. Okay? I don't have enough time. Okay, I will stop here. Sorry, it's past 5 minutes. I take back the time that I lost in the week before. So if you have any questions, please go through it. Do whatever you can. We will continue next week. I have a little bit more to finish, then I'll go into chapter 3. Thank you so much. Wait, I do a quick dedication. Not the long one, a quick one. Okay, so just close your eyes. By the power of the goodness that we have just done here in learning, in understanding all these concepts about three principal paths, may every living being, and we want to dedicate it to every living being, may every living being complete the collection of merit and wisdom that we learned just now, and thus gain the two ultimate bodies that merit and wisdom make. We learned the two ultimate bodies just now. Yeah, and may we see everyone be happy and bless us to understand this content well. And rejoice and be happy about that. And just gently open back your eyes here and thank you so much and rejoice and sleep well. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Any question, keep it for the next session, okay? Bye-bye.
Teacher Rachel, thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity to share.
Mọi người hát hết.
Thank you, teacher sis.
Yeah,
Thank you. Good night. Bye. Good night. Bye.
Thank you, and sis
Bye.
Angela. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Actually, today where I studied this, I'm teaching my mother at the same time.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
at
it's
least I
good.
managed. So at least because my maid is not here yet, like, so gotta take care of my mom myself, lah. Okay.
Yeah, you're so incredible, so incredible. Bring along your mom next time. Ask her to sit next to you.
Yeah,
Okay,
actually, just now she's beside me. Hopefully, just now she's
Oh,
beside me. Yeah, hopefully she
that's
she
great.
understand. Hey, ma, cannot.
Oh,
I
that's
use
great.
I use earpiece.
Oh,
She don't. I use earpiece.
Huh?
Maybe next time I ask her to listen. I use
Yeah,
earpiece.
next time
That's
you
why
ask her.
she.
You don't use earpiece, next time let her listen. Yeah, that would
But
be
Chinese
great.
maybe okay lah. English I don't know whether she understand.
Ayo, bo pian leh. This is an English one. I
Okay,
wish to add more Chinese. I try not to because got Vietnamese, they need to do translation after that.
Yeah lah, yeah lah. Anyway, thank you very
Yeah,
much. I need to bring her to
yeah.
sleep already. Good night,
All
good night,
right, see you
bye-bye.
next week. Good night.
See you next week.
Thanks for
Bye,
coming.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
Welcome, I should
Bye.
say. Thanks for sharing. Bye-bye. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.